and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a what's in my hospital bag. Technically I've actually got two hospital bags. So I've got my nappy bag that's going to be my changing bag once baby is here. That's just a little backpack type thing. And underneath this I've got a little suitcase, just one of the like, what they called? What do they call them? When you go on flights you got the little carry-on suitcase, little carry-on suitcase. Nappy bag's full of baby stuff, little suitcase full of my stuff. So to organise this, I've been keeping track of everything in a spreadsheet, which I will just pull up quickly. I don't know if you'll be able to see that at all, but that's my spreadsheet. That's in Google Drive and it's a shared document with Ben. In this I've got it broken down into categories like what's my wash bag, what's in the suitcase, what's in the nappy bag, what's for baby. And so I started building the spreadsheet probably about 28 weeks. I think just as I came into my first trimester I started building the spreadsheet using other people's that I'd come across online, and I took bits from everybody's. There was a really useful one where somebody had put in a column that said if she'd used certain things, if she hadn't used certain things, which was really good to know, because you see all these things like this huge list and you're like, but am I really going to use that? And this person was really truthful and realistic and said, no, I didn't use that, so don't bother taking it, it just takes up room. But then I've also put in things that they said not to take because, you know, just in case. There's a lot of just in cases in here. So I started building that spreadsheet and pulling together things over time to put into the bags. About 32 to 33 weeks is when I started putting things into the actual bags, because I had a friend who went into labour at 34 weeks last year, and even though I know that's unlikely, it was still something that was on my mind at 34 weeks. I want to be prepared just in case. So even though they weren't fully packed, and they're still not fully packed, there's things that have to go in. I'm 38 weeks and 6 days, 39 weeks tomorrow. And there's still things that I'm going to have to put in last minute, little bits and pieces. So I'll go through those in a bit. So I'll go through the nappy bag first, changing bag, which is all baby stuff for hospital. This is one that I think I've massively overpacked. So this bag was from Amazon. I got it during the, it wasn't Black Friday sales, it was the Amazon Prime Day. So it was like, I was literally only about 8 or 9 weeks pregnant, and I was like, bit risky buying things then, but I'm glad I did because it was really good value and I really like the look of it. I feel like it's the sort of thing that I can carry around, Ben can carry around. It's super practical, it's got loads of pockets and zips and everything. So that's that. So I've packed this all, as I go through it I'll show you inside the bag how I've packed it, but the first thing on top, bit of a random one, probably don't need it. This is a My Hummy Bag. I was gifted this by the brand and the little hat pouch that goes along with it. So this is a white noise machine. Like I said, we probably won't end up needing it while we're in hospital, but you never know. You might be in for 4 or 5 days, and just in case. And it's cute as well to have like there when you're in labour and everything. So there's the My Hummy white noise bear. Oh, I'm gonna have to repack all this afterwards now, I've just realised. Oh, okay, so then you're on to the next level. So this level, I've got a blanket, just a plain grey one. I think this was from George at Asda, I believe this one. Just a plain, I think they're called cellular blanket. Then I've got a swaddle. This came from Amazon. I'll just unfold it. We only got these a couple of weeks ago. We weren't sure, so that's just swaddle. We weren't sure whether we would need them because we've got blankets and all sorts of things, but so it can't hurt to have a couple of Velcro swaddles as well. So I've got that in the bag. This is just a cute little grey cloud print one. You'll notice a bit of a colour scheme going on here probably. Then I've got 2 large muslins, burp cloths, can also be used as blankets. These are the big ones. These 2 were, I believe that one was John Lewis. That one could be Primark, it could also be John Lewis. Again, I'll check and I will link everything below. Then we have got, in the side pocket, a changing mat by Bambino Mio. It's not something that I think we'll use in hospital because I imagine they'll have like changing tables and stuff, but people say to put one in, it's there for future just in case as well. Right, on to the clothes level now. So you can see I've got them all stacked. Marie Kondo style, of course, nowadays. Stacked vertically like that so I can see all of them. Also, Ben knows exactly where all of these are too because he had a little bit of a lecture on it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 plain white vests. There's a long sleeve one, 2 short sleeves and 1 no sleeve. So these are to go underneath the sleep suits. I don't know how warm it's going to be in hospital. I don't know how warm it's going to be when we're driving home. So I've put in a few different options so that we're prepared. And this is probably where I overpacked a bit because, like I said, you don't know how long you're going to be in hospital. I don't know. I don't know if it's overpacking. We could be in hospital for, like I said, you could be in for 5 days or you could be in for like 12 hours or something. So who knows, but just in case. So I've got 4 sleep suits. Okay. So we've got the 4 sleep suits and all 4 are actually from John Lewis, which is funny because this is, I think, the only bit of clothes that we've got from John Lewis. We got 1 pack of sleep suits from them. These are all newborn sizes, so they're woodland creatures. They've got the little foots and they've also got, oh, my hair on that. That'll be nice, won't it? They've also got the fold over sleeves so they can turn into mittens on the ends. Because people told us that you don't actually need to take mittens or anything. I've actually got a pair, I'll get to those in a second. So just quickly, the other sleep suits, there's that one, just a plain turquoisey one with white triangles on. Another woodland creatures, yellow striped with a squirrel. So we've gone very gender neutral on these, except for this one, which is also John Lewis but came separately. That's pink with a little, is that? No, it's a deer. I was going to say fox. I've got a thing with mixing up foxes and deers recently. And this one's actually a zippy one. Loads of people have recommended the zip up sleep suits to me because they're just so much easier, especially when you're exhausted after giving birth apparently. So we've got 1 zippy up sleep suit and 3 others. Then we have got another blanket because I'm thinking if she gets wrapped up in one immediately after being born, it might get dirty. So we've got another. This one's really old. It's from, strangely enough as it sounds, it's from Lidl, and really old because I bought it like 3 years ago, just because I liked it in Lidl, and I was like, well, somebody I know will have a baby, or I'll have a baby at some point. So there you go. We've got a yellow blanket. Then we've also got 2 smaller muslins. So these ones are Primark. Yeah, these are definitely Primark. Just a blue stripe and a grey one, just small ones so that we are prepared. Then we have got the final bits of clothes. You didn't think there'd be more clothes, would you? But there are. I'll just pull those out. So we've got, a pair of leggings in mustard because look how tiny they are. Because mustard is so cute. So these were from Georgia Asda. All of these clothes we've got in first size, newborn size. Hopefully she is going to be that size. I had a scan the other day, a growth scan, and she was measuring £7.2 at that. So, well, you know, 500 grams either way, apparently. But at least that means she's on track. So hopefully she's not going to be any bigger. And if she's a bit smaller, then it's not the end of the world. Then the last little bits are over the top of those leggings. This is the going home outfit. We've got a little cardigan knitted by my grandma with little pearl buttons, if you can see those, which has a matching hat with pink ribbons and little matching boots. I'm fully aware that these booty sock things, I'm fully aware that these will probably fall off and go everywhere, but we wanted something special to go home in, and that, like, what's more special than something knitted by your grandma, who's going to be the baby's great grandma. Then the other little bits we've got in here, a bit more practical. Oh no, there's a couple more clothes, sorry. We've got a hat. This is the hat for just after she's born, hopefully. So rather than putting that nice bonnet knitted by my grandma on and getting that all dirty, then we've got that one. And some matching mittens. Even though I said we didn't we weren't taking mittens. They came with it, so I thought I'll stick them in anyway, just keep them together rather than losing them somewhere. Right, now the more practical bit. Wipes. These ones are from Lidl, I think, is that? Loopy Loo. Then we've got nappies. I've got, oh, I'll just grab a handful. I've got a selection of nappies in here. So I've got some Eco by Nati, I don't know how you say it. These were left over from my baby shower. We used these for some of the games and things. And yeah, so like I said before, we're planning to try reusable nappies and cloth nappies, but we don't want to start out with them. We want to start out with just disposables, because apparently they get stained and everything. So yeah, so we've got some little ones, we've got some Pampers ones, and we've got some, I think that's Tesco or Aldi. We've got a big selection of different nappies that I've got samples I've got given by friends who've had babies, all sorts of things. So I'm planning to take a few, I don't know why I'm trying to put these back while I'm talking. My plan was to take a few different brands into the hospital with us, because we don't know which ones we're going to prefer yet, so we'll see how that goes. Then in this pocket, these are all tucked into the pockets and the sides and the edges, which is why I'm fidgeting around here now. Then another pocket, I've got a load of just cotton wool just shoved in there, because everyone says take cotton wool instead of wipes, so I've got cotton wool. I think that is everything in the inside of the bag. The last bit is the pocket on the front. In here I've got a bottle. This is a Philips Avent. Apparently I can't say things, and I'm trying to block out my face. So we've got that. Even though I'm planning to breastfeed, I'd heard it's handy to take one in just in case. And then we've got a dummy. Again, just in case, don't know if we'll use it or not. And I think that that is everything in all the pockets. Yes. So that is baby's bag and everything that I packed for baby. So moving on to the suitcase. Did you hear that rustle? You'll see what that is in a minute. So I'll just pull out things as they come from here. So first of all, a dark coloured towel, because apparently it's going to get dirty. Nice. This is nothing to do with the birth part, even though that might look scary. This is just for blowing up an exercise ball, because I've got an exercise ball that I'm planning to take with us, even though apparently they do have them at the hospital. Apparently they do have them in the maternity unit. I'll take ours just in case, you never know. Then I've got a big pack of maternity pads from Boots. So hard to get hold of any of these. They were sold out in Asda, Wilko's, Boots, Tesco I think it was. We went to all these ones on different days. So I ended up having to order online. So I did a massive order online just in case they didn't have any when I went to look at the shops again. Then I've got a comfortable dressing gown / robe. That's just grey fleecy from Matalan. That's just to wear whenever in hospital. I've got 2 nighties, both from Primark. This is just a stripy jersey one and it buttons down the front, easy for breastfeeding, and you know, easy after giving birth. And this one is from Primark as well. This is a Minnie Mouse one, of course. This was a birthday present from my friends back in September. They bought it a couple of sizes big so that I can wear it in hospital, so very grateful to have that in advance. And to match, even though it wasn't planned to match, I've got a pair of Mickey and Minnie slippers, just again from Primark. I just went for very cheap stuff, and stuffed in there is a pair of socks, just because my feet will probably get cold. And I've got another pair of socks, which is a big fluffy fleecy woolly pair, technically Christmassy ones, but they're from Primark as well. And randomly a disposable camera, because I found it in the drawer and it's got 10 pictures left on it. I've got no idea what's on the rest of it. We'll probably forget it's in there, to be perfectly honest, but I just shoved it in the other slipper. Then I've got underwear. So I've got one pair of just plain beige knickers. These are by a brand called Slick Chicks. I actually got sent them from Big Cup Little Cup. They're a size medium, these. And the I sent them as a thank you for featuring them in a blog post. The big feature of these is that they have these hook and eyes on the side so that you can undo them and do them up, take them on and off without having to stand up or move around or like lift your legs up and down. I haven't actually tried them so far, not properly anyway. I've tried them on but not tried them properly, so they might be handy after giving birth. And they sit just below your hips, so I don't know if that's going to be comfortable or not, but we'll see. So that's a pair of those. I've got a pair of normal knickers from Matalan with the stretchy lace on the top. Again, this is because I don't know how long I'll be in hospital. They're the pre-giving birth potential ones if I'm in for a couple of days. You just never know. You don't know. You might as well be prepared. And then I've got lots of pairs of giant black knickers. Super stretchy and comfortable, just from Primark. And I put multiple ones of these in, just, again, prepared. That's my motto for this video apparently. Be prepared and overpack everything. Then I've also got a bikini top. So this seems a bit random. This is a black bikini top by a brand called RAQ, R-A-Q it is, if you can see that. These are an Australian, is that working? These are an Australian brand, and again this was sent for a review on Big Cup Little Cup. The point of having this in is because we're planning or hoping to have a water birth. I imagine I'm going to get into hospital and just rip off all my clothes because I feel like that's the kind of thing that I'll do. Just in case I decide to be really modest, I've got a bikini top to have on the pool, and I might, I don't know, there's other tops and things as well that I can have on over the top if I want to, but just in case I decide to be modest, there's a bikini top. Then I've got a pair of plain black leggings. These are just my maternity leggings from ASOS, very simple, stretchy. These are for wearing to go home or while I'm in the hospital afterwards, if I have to be in for a while and I've got visitors coming, whatever. So this is a nursing top from Htm. It's just a plain grey top and the straps have got the nursing clips on them. It's actually got an inbuilt like shelf bra bit in it, but that doesn't really do anything for me. These are very flimsy straps. I would wear it with a bra underneath. Again, for wearing in the hospital afterwards. Then nursing bras, I've got a fig leaves one sent by the brand for Big Cup Little Cup again. You might have seen these in the video the other day where I tried these on. This is the Juliet, oh I can't remember the full name, Juliet non-wired lace nursing bra thing, and it's the size 34H and it's a very nice stretchy, really soft fabric. It's one that should expand with me after I give birth. So I've got that. And then this one is one that I haven't featured anywhere, but is a basic H&M Maternity Nursing Bra. It's got the flimsy straps again, very thin, got the nursing clips on it, so it can be dropped down. It's a size medium. It's definitely not the best fit on me. The band's really big and the cups are definitely a little bit on the small side, but it's really comfortable and stretchy. So again, after I've given birth, I just want to be comfortable. Final piece of clothing, I believe, is just a plain stripy jersey dress. This is just a really loose fit dress that came from Gap. This is just to throw on when I go home because it doesn't like cling or touch anywhere, it just like hangs. So that'll be nice and easy to wear for the car journey home, I'd say. Then I've got a little pouch in which I've got flannels, lots and lots of flannels. These are for putting essential oils on, which I'll get to in a minute, for using as compression flannels. Apparently you can make them warm, can make them cold, and it'll help during that. And then I guess you can wash your face afterwards as well with them, keep one clean for that. Then another pouch, and in here are my essential oils. So what I've done is I've put these into little bags. So we've got lavender as the top one. That's got some cotton wool on the bottom with some lavender oil dropped onto it. And I've also got, I won't pull them all out, there's also peppermint, lemon and clary sage. So those were all ready for while I'm in labour, we're planning to use aromatherapy. I'm planning to use aromatherapy. Ben might use it too. Apparently it might be nice for him to have some lemon to keep him like all refreshed. So I'm planning to use these while in labour. So if you're interested in more about that, I'd go and read my hypnobirthing blog post, which I will link to below, down there somewhere. So that's my oils, and we are going to take a diffuser along with us as well. Apparently the hospital does have a diffuser actually, because the York Hospital's trained in, or York Hospital's midwives are trained in hypnobirthing, so they've got their own diffuser, their own oils and things, but I've got mine on cotton wool for just in case. Then the final bits, the most important bit, oh first of all though, oh no, there's the wash bag. Okay, that's not, so it's not the final bits. I've got my positive affirmation cards from hypnobirthing. For Modern Mothers was the ones I took the course with, so it's just some little cards say things like, my body knows how to give birth, and things like that. I don't know if I used them yet. Why am I blue? I've suddenly discovered I've got ink on my fingers. Anyway, we don't know if we'll use these, but they're handy to have just in case we do decide to. And I'll just do the wash bag quickly. So I've got, this is just one of Ben's old wash bags. In here I have got, randomly, Lush Twilight body spray, which I use on pillows and whatnot when I'm sleeping. I've got my toothbrush, which is a bamboo one from the Pearly White Club. Got some deodorant. Got loads of maternity pads, no, breast pads. There's a couple of reusable ones in there, and the others are all just like samples that I've been given and things from friends. Throwing it on the floor. I've got some moisturiser, day cream from Boots. Some lanolin, again I don't know if that's how you say it, lanolin for breastfeeding. Toothpaste, it's all very exciting stuff. Lip balm, I've got 2 lots of lip balm. I've got hair bobbles, plenty of them from Primark because you know they disappear. A mini hairbrush. I'm not planning to take any makeup or anything with me unless I just grab some at the last minute. There's another lip balm. I'm taking some Carmex. I've got contact lenses, spare ones, so I wear monthlies, and a contact lens case. Got some soap and contact lens solution. And I think, oh, and hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works. This is Winter Candy Apple. It was just there, so I put it in because, you know, you never know when you might need it. Final thing is snacks. I've got so many snacks. I get hangry, okay? If I'm hungry, I will not do birth well. So I've got some cashews. Got some cereal bars, chocolate and muesli. I've got some soft mints. I've got some refreshers. I've got some fruit salads, some other refreshers because they're different brands, aren't they? 2 different kinds. I've got mints, a selection of mints. I've got shrimps and bananas because shrimps have been my craving throughout. I've got strawberry cables. And that's all I've got packed in here, but the other bits are all, I'm sorry, I'm being really noisy. The other bits are all cool bag or cold things. So we're gonna stick some bananas in, I'll stick a water bottle in. I've got some coconut water because people say to bring a hydrating drink with you. Oh, the cat's just come in. Could you leave the tripod alone, please? Belle. I'll check the list and see what the other bits are that aren't in yet. So things like, I'll just grab my handbag as we go out the door, which has my notes, my purse, my glasses, my Kindle and my phone. And then we'll also grab phone charger each, just in case. Kindle charger possibly. Then just a couple of other little things. I'm going to take my own pillow. I'm going to grab that at last minute because people say it's nice to have your own pillow, especially if you have to sleep. A hot water bottle we'll grab at last minute. And I think that's it. So yeah, so that's my hospital bag. Let me know if you think I'm missing anything or if I need more of anything, if I'm going way overboard, which I probably am, but as a first time mum, you know, I'm going to. Yeah, let me know if you like this video, like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!